Color Kids, this is Katie Carty Hiley from RainbowBrite.net. Welcome back to the Rainbow Land Museum. Just smooth out my shirts real quick so y'all can see this adorable thing that I'm wearing. Although I'm going to tell you more about it in a minute, but I just realized I didn't smooth it out before I hit record, which I try to do. Hi, I meant to do another merch haul in November and it didn't happen, and I'm sorry. But I'm back and I've got several things, so it's probably going to end up being multiple videos, and Wisp is already complaining about it. But yeah, we're just going to dive in, no particular order. I've got some tea I'm drinking, so ignore me. I'm just trying to stay hydrated. Hello, my darling. I love you too. Actually, you know what? Since I started, I mentioned the shirt. Let me show you the shirt and we'll go. No, that was not an invitation. Honey. I don't know where to throw you now. There's stuff in the way. Over there. Yep. Okay. So this shirt I got amongst several things from the same individual. I got several things from Japan. Now this shirt, now that I have it in hand and I'm able to look at the tags and so forth, I see that it was made in Mexico. So I honestly don't know if this was just sold in Mexico, how one got to Japan, I couldn't tell you, but I had seen pictures of it before. What is on? That's my hair. Sorry, I clipped some of it back because it was just all over the place. But yeah, so I had seen a picture of this before and I loved it and I thought it was adorable. It's got Kitty Brite on it, which never happens. And there's Twink over here on the other side. But just the colors, oh my god. And on this blue, yes, this was made for me. This is totally a Katie shirt. So I had seen pictures of it before, but it had not popped up online in a while. Or if it had, it was always too expensive. So I was just like, no, maybe one day. And then all of a sudden, I'm buying some other stuff from this Japanese seller and they have one of these shirts. I'm like, yes, please add that to my order. So that's where this came from, even though it was made in Mexico, according to, it's got a tag down in the bottom of it that says that. So this was not made in Japan. Let me check the other shirt because I got a couple from that individual. And I apologize for the plasticky noise. I should have taken all of this out of the plastic before I got started. But I always forget to do that. Oh my gosh, how do you open it? No, seriously. Do I have to cut you? The other one just slid out. Oh, I think it was. Okay. That was a glue. So this one I also got from the same seller. Hi. So this one has the Rainbow Brite logo as the tag. Yes. Hallmark card. Or no, sorry. Hallmark. It's hard to read. Oh, licensing. Okay. I was like, that doesn't say cards. Hallmark Licensing Inc. Let me see if there's an internal tag. Then I'll show you the actual shirt. Oh no, the internal tags were cut off! Failure! Okay, so I have no idea where this one came from. And there were two. One was yellow and one was white. So I may ask them, because they have a black version of this shirt as well. I may just ask them if they can take a picture of the internal tags, because I really wanted the pink one. Because they're the same design. It was just, one was on a pink shirt, one was on a black shirt, and I was like, well, I don't need both of them. Hello, no. I know y'all think I'm being mean to my cat, but she has been spending all day on my lap for days. It's wintertime, it's cold, mommy's lap is where she has to be. So she is getting plenty of snuggles. Yes, so this was really cute. I just like the design with the sprites. Pull it a little tighter so you can see it better. Ah, why are you creased? There we go. Yeah, So it's just Rainbow dancing around with some sprites, and it says Rainbow Brite. But then, look on the back. There's a little hidden sprite in the corner of the back, which I think is just precious. Like, you just don't see that, like, ever. I can't think of another Rainbow Brite shirt that has, like, a special thing on the back. So yeah, I had to have this. So you may see me wearing this in an upcoming video. I was gonna wear a shirt from one of my past videos today, but then I was like unpacking the stuff in this box and I was like, nope, I gotta wear this shirt right now. I can't wait. So again, it might be from Japan, it might be from somewhere else. I couldn't tell you. But the rest of this is Japanese merchandise. Which is why I was placing the orders in the first place, because shipping can get expensive from Japan, but thankfully this seller has been working with me and combining shipping, and they're wonderful and I love them so much, and there's more to come, I'll just say that. But for what I have today, I'm going to save the best for last. They're all good. And you know what, I guess I could take this out of the plastic, but I might not, because it's kind of nice and sturdy in there. It might display better, and you can't really see much more of it out of the bag. So these are Rainbow Brite socks. And from the front, you would just think, okay, those were made anywhere, but then you turn it over, and there's the Japanese writing. Or text, not, you know what I mean. So yeah. Made in China. They are acrylic and spandex, but Hallmark licensing. So yeah, I don't know exactly, like, I think all of this, excuse me, I think they made most of their stuff in like the mid-2000s, like maybe 2005 to 2010, if I had to guess. If any of you know different or remember different, let me know. And I'll ask Renee again. Renee has like this store of images that she has collected of Japanese products. But we've been under the assumption all these years that they weren't official, because a lot of the pictures don't show pictures of like tags. It would just be loose socks or a loose shirt or a loose whatever. So we would just be like, oh, it's probably not official. It's just bootleg, whatever. But no, we now know that at least this pair of socks, so I'm assuming most of, if not all of the others she has pictures of, were official, are official, whatever. And even on the bottom of the sock itself says Hallmark Licensing Inc. So yeah, so these are cute. It's just rainbow on the front and Hallmark and stars on the back, but still I had to have them because they're Japanese socks. So yeah. Then I also, and this is actually what got me started on this particular shopping spree with the seller, for hand towels. I think I've mentioned before that we had seen pictures of hand towels, but again, it was one of those we weren't sure if they were official or not. But now we know that they are, because tags, y'all. Got receipts. Y'all know that's just like a phrase, right? But yeah, it's more the size of a large washcloth than what we Americans would call a hand towel, but it's still really cute. I love the quality of it. It's really well made. The print, yeah, it's just on the material. It's not like, yeah, it's just printed on the material. So the back is just white. But it does have, like, in addition to an actual, like, attached tag that says Rainbow Brite and Hallmark Licensing on it, which just says Made in China, but it has this tag as well that just has Rainbow Brite on the back. And this tag, which is in Japanese! So, yeah. Except for attention, that's English. But yeah, it's got Japanese on the front and on the back. So I can now like kind of safely assume all of the hand towels or washcloths or whatever. Maybe they have a different word. Maybe maybe washcloth doesn't translate well in Japanese, so they just call them hand towels. I don't know. But this one I think is even more colorful. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this one. Just the rainbow border on the top and the bottom. Ah, I love these designs so much. And again, it's got the same tags as the other one. So I don't know if this is like old stock that somebody found or if they're still making them. I doubt it, because these are like things we've known about for years, but we never had a good way of getting a hold of them until this wonderful person showed up on eBay, like American eBay, ebay.com, because there's not ebay.jp. It doesn't exist. They have their own Yahoo auctions in Japan, and some of those sellers would probably ship to the US, but again, the shipping can get really, really expensive. So yeah. So that's what got me started, was the hand towels, because I was like, oh my god, the hand towels, the things we've been talking about for years that we weren't sure were official or not. Like, now I can actually hold them in my hand and they have tags, so I know they're official. And then the socks, and then, hold on, let me take it out of the plastic. Da, 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 da. The yellow keychain Sprite with tags! Okay, y'all, because the other ones I have 2 white and 1 red now. Hello, my darling. I still love you so very much, even if you can't be on my lap right now. Yes. Even though, like, they had this tag on the bag that was telling me they were official, they didn't have these tags, but this one does. It's got that tag and this tag that, again, has Japanese text on it. Whoa, that has a lot of Japanese text on one side. So, we can, hey, no, Pumpkin. Sorry, I still got way too many things to show up. Way too many things. So now we know for 100% certain that these are official, and were sold in Japan. Somewhere. I don't know what stores they were sold in. None of that. But this one clearly was never actually sold, because it still has its tags, or was just taken really good care of, and the person who bought it for collecting purposes and didn't remove the tags. But it looks brand new, so I'm guessing it has never had an owner. It's just been sitting maybe in a warehouse or something for years. I don't know. I mean, old stock of 80s Rainbow Brite stuff comes up every once in a while these days, so it's not surprising that old stock of this stuff would start appearing at some point. And I think that's maybe what's happening. I'm not exactly sure where they're finding their stuff, and some of its hair is like, or fur is coming off. Oh well. So maybe they're not made the best. It just kind of shed off in a couple little chunks, but whatever, it's fine. The rest of it is perfect. So now I have 3 of the 4. I'm still waiting on the green one. But I may or may not have one waiting for me in Japan once I get a few more things to ship with it. But that's my Japanese haul for the moment. Where am I at with time? Okay. I'll at least show y'all a couple more things and then switch over and do another video. So this shirt I got off of Depop, and I have to show y'all what it was shipped with. I couldn't throw them away. Like, I probably will now, but I kept them because I wanted to show y'all how adorable this seller was. This is tissue paper cut into star shapes, and it was just, the box was full of this, along with the shirt. So I was just like, aw, like, they know their audience, and that's gonna get some, like, really good review. I like the green ones. They're my favorite because they're more colorful than the rest, but whatever. So sellers, if you sell stuff and you have, like, they make things that, like, will punch out shapes, punch out some stars in tissue paper and your customers will love you. So yeah, I had to keep those and share them with you because they made me so happy. But this is just another junk food shirt from back in the day. Another one I'm pretty certain I didn't already have. Rainbow and Buddy. Are they both roller skating? No. Oh, okay, that's funny. She's on roller skates and he's just running. But that kind of tracks. Like, he's so athletic, he could probably keep up with her, even though she's on wheels and he's not. And I love the music notes behind them. Like, I don't see a Walkman or anything on their belts, so I'm not sure where the music is coming from. Like, if he were wearing skates, I would think, oh, they're at a roller rink with music playing, but he's not, so maybe that was just a mistake. Maybe he was also supposed to be wearing skates, and they're speed skating. I don't know. Whatever the case, I just thought it was cute and wanted it. Oh, this other tag is really faded. What size are you? That's kind of small, but they're all small. Pretty much the junk food shirts just run small, but yeah, it's wearable. Like that pink shirt that I got from Japan's also on the small side, but that's okay. I mean, the one I'm wearing right now, when I held it up, I was like, oh, okay, you're little, but it's stretchy, so it doesn't matter so much. I needed to take another sip of tea, excuse me. And no, I'm not using a Rainbow Brite mug, only because I have found this magical mug. I call it my magical mug because it doesn't stain. It's like I did not make this. Somebody else created, the ceramic and did the painting and all of this. Like, it's got, oh no, this one doesn't, or does it? Oh, it does have a name or something on it, but I can't read it right now. This was just gifted to us. Like, a friend of ours has a lake house, whatever. They had too many mugs, so they were just giving them away. So I got like 4 of them, I think, and I've given away one myself. But this is my favorite. I just like the design on it the best. But it doesn't stain. Like, I drink dark tea. Like, this is just herbal tea, but it's dark. So it stains all of my mugs, and like, you can wash it out, obviously. It doesn't stain them forever. But I'm not diligent about washing my mugs because it's just me using them. So I'll literally just use the same mug several times before washing it again. Y'all can think I'm gross if you want. Whatever. It's my germs, so I'm just whatever. I'm putting my own germs back into my body. Don't care. But yeah, sorry, tangent. I just want to explain why I'm not using a Rainbow Brite mug, because they mean too much to me and I don't want to stain them and then risk breaking them as I wash them, because you would have to wash them to get the stain out. But I guess it's just the glaze on this. I don't know. Y'all who know ceramics, y'all can tell me what kind of glaze will protect something from being stained by tea or coffee or whatever, because that's impressive. Anyway, where was I? Shirts, Depop, right. Okay, so this I got off of eBay. This is a vintage item that I had never seen before. I think it was Renee who pointed this one out to me, sent me the link. And I don't think anybody bid against me, so I just won it. This is a belt, but I've never seen a belt like this before. Like, the belt itself is cool. Oh, it's twisted, isn't it? I am not going to deal with undoing that. Actually, I'm not sure you can. Why are you twisted? Huh. It's one of those where, God, it's been so long since I've used a belt like this. I'm trying to even remember how they clasp. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at on the outside. This is on the underside. I remember having belts with like these teeth things on them as a child. And like, there's this, which, oh, right, sorry. That hooks into the back of her head. So, but it's twisted. Like, the elastic Yeah, it's twisted on one side, or just twisted because it's a circle. And there's no, I can't see a way to actually take that apart. And yeah, you would have to, oh, I see. You would have to undo the, or not really undo, you would have to like pry up these metal clasps that are holding it down, twist it, and then put them back down. I'm not going to do that because that would probably break the metal since it's so old. Um, but it does look like it's been messed with. So maybe somebody did this on purpose at some time. I don't know why they would have, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Details. But y'all know I love to go into the details. So for one, okay, this type of rainbow elastic, you're not supposed to wash it. I'm pretty sure that when this was sold, it was not, it didn't look like this, where it's all, what do you call that? Not flat, bumpy, whatever. Like the middle section is though, so maybe it was, like the mid colors are fine, but the edges are very bumpy. But I've also seen this happen because I had this was way in the early days of eBay. Somebody made a Rainbow Brite dress, or no, sorry, t-shirt, or it was not really a t-shirt. It was a shirt. Y'all don't need all the details. A shirt, and for straps they used rainbow elastic, and it like crisscrossed in the back and went across the back, etc. And I one day washed it in the washing machine, and then and dried it, and when it came out, it looked like this. It was all bumpy and weird. So my guess is it didn't originally come this way, but it might have. I honestly am not sure. It looks cute on this, so maybe it was on purpose. On my thing, it did not look cute. It just looked like, and plus it was very wide elastic, so it was just like, oh, girl, you ruined that. I was like, yep, I did. Guess I'm not gonna wear that again. Like, I always had plans to fix it or restring it or something, and I never did. Okay, so now that I've got it hooked, I'll show y'all the head, because this is the thing I love the most about this. Her face is so identical to like an actual Rainbow Brite doll, but it's miniature. Like, it's not the same face you see on the backpacks and the purses that use, I think y'all have seen in the museum if you've seen my museum tour that I have a bucket full of Rainbow Brite heads. It's just like from here forward, it's not an entire head. I should say Rainbow Brite faces that are maybe that wide-ish, and there's like, I don't remember what's on the back. I think there's a hole in the back, so you can like stitch them to things or use them in craft projects. But I think they were just overstock. They came from my friend Jennifer in the Philippines. They were overstock from when they made the bags and the purses that had the heads on them. They were just left over, and I forget. I don't know how she got a hold of them, but years ago she was selling them off. So I got like 20 or something. Still haven't found a good use for them, so they're in a bucket. But whatever. This is different because it's smaller. It has a bit of her, like, torso. It's more than just her neck. It actually goes down a little bit into her torso, like the top of her dress. And there is a hole there. I don't know why, but there is. And on the back it says, let's see, Hallmark cards. I guess there's something above that. That just looks like gibberish. And then made in, I can see Hong, so I would say made in Hong Kong. Well, if I unclasp it, I can see that better. Duh. Yeah, made in Hong Kong. Oh, that's a year. Okay, 1983. I'm pretty sure that's a 3. I need the light. No, it's not helping at all through that side. I can't tell that's a 3 or a 5. It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna go with 3 because most things are copyright 1983. But it's just stinking cute. And then she's got her hair up in a ponytail, and it's, I would say, yeah, if I had to guess, I would say it's the same yarn that they used on the dolls. It's the same with, you know, sorry, it was just a little bit tangled right there. But she's got little bangs and a little bow in her hair. Like, it's so cute. Yeah, the bow's still tied, so if this was ever worn by a child, they took very good care of it. And she has a blue star on her face, which is unique, instead of purple. I don't know what that's about, but I just love this. Like, it's in really good shape. There's a tiny bit of dirt on her face that may or may not come off, but I'm not really worried about it. I love her head. I love her face. Like, they just made a miniature, like, if they had made miniature versions of the dolls like this back in the day, this would have been adorable. Yeah. Anyway, I went on way too long about that, but this is my new Rainbow Brite belt from the 80s. Always gotta add a new piece of vintage merch, along with the newer stuff, because, yeah, the rest I've shown y'all is newer. How am I doing on time? This one's running a bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and end this one here, and then we'll pick up on another, or some more, yeah, you know what I mean. Pick up with some more items in just a moment. But for now, have a rainbow day. Bye!